हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू वोकैब जीनी। हम पढ़ रहे हैं vocabulary थ्रू etymology and today's session is going to be very interesting because today we are going to learn about doctors and that also from the book Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis, the best book on English vocabulary I have ever laid my hands on. Students, it is very important for us to know the right terms about medical specialists, not only from examination point of view, but also otherwise. And because vocabulary on doctors is very frequently asked in exams, it becomes all the more important to know about our doctors. So, let's learn how to talk about doctors. Students, do you remember in the last video we talked about some words based upon the root gynae? Let me remind you the words. The words we did were misogynist. Remember the review of the movie Kabir Singh? And the other words were monogamy, bigamy and polygamy. So our very first medical specialist today is derived from the same Greek root, gynae, and it is called gynecologist. Yes, gynecologist. Pronunciation is very important. Gynae we know means woman and logi we know very well means science. So etymologically, gynecology is the medical science of women and a gynecologist treats the female reproductive and sexual organs. तो ये तो बात हुई लेडीज डॉक्टर की. Now let's talk about babies or the doctors that delivers babies. We know in ancient times deliveries were done by midwives and it is from there that we have got the word obstetrician, which combines obstetrics with etian. Obstetrics means midwife and etian means an expert as in physician. So, an obstetrician is a specialist who delivers babies and takes care of the mother during and immediately after the period of her pregnancy. तो ये तो बात हुई deliveries की and a period immediately after that delivery. But what when a child falls ill after that period? Who looks after the child after that when he falls ill? In simple words, what do you call a child specialist? A child specialist is called pediatrician. A combination of Greek pedos, P-A-D-O-S, child, and I-A-T-R-E-I-A, which means medical healing, and etian, that means an expert. So pediatrics is the medical healing of a child and a pediatrician is a medical practitioner specializing in children and their diseases, and the adjective form is pediatric. Now students, the root pedos, P-A-D-O-S, has given us some very important words. And the most important one and the examiner's favorite is pedagogy, that combines pedos with agogos. Pedos means children and agogos means leading. So pedagogy is leading of children. And to what do we lead them? We lead children to learning, to development, to growth, to maturity, to be self-sufficient. So, pedagogy, which by derivation means the leading of a child, refers actually to the methods and principles of teaching. So, pedagogy is the methods and principles of teaching. Now, based upon pedagogy is a word pedagogue, which means a person who is very well versed in pedagogy. Such a person will be called pedagogue. No, students, we have to remember this, that this word pedagogue has actually deteriorated from its original meaning of teaching to the point where it refers today to a narrow-minded, straight-laced, old-fashioned dogmatic teacher. So pedagogue has got a negative connotation, not a positive connotation. We have to remember this. A teacher who is narrow-minded, who is strict, is called pedagogue. Now, like pedagogue, demagogue, other important word, has also deteriorated in meaning. It combines demos, demos, people, with agagos, leader. So by derivation it means a leader of the people. But no, today demagogue is a person, especially a political leader, who wins support by exciting the emotions of ordinary people rather than by having good or moral ideas. So, one who takes two wrong methods to get the support of the people is called a demagogue. So, this word has also got a negative connotation. We can also call such a person a rabble rouser, uksane wala, bheed ko uksane wala, not with right methods but with wrong methods. So, that's it for today, friends. Vocab Genie is always waiting for your likes and comments. So, Vocab Genie को like और comments करते रहिएगा and stay tuned with Vocab Genie to learn more words.